In 2002, Van Wilder taught us to be all we could be and do everyone we could do. This time, his star student...
Yes, I'll have the chicken, please.
...is heading to England.
Excuse me, is that Madame Indira's Bombay hot sauce?
No way, you know it?
I have this thing for spices.
You have a thing?
How does this sequel take your character, Taj, to a whole new level?
It's more of a spin-off, and in the first one, Taj was very sidekicky, stereotypical, just sort of in it a little bit, you know? And when they said they wanted to do a second one, I said no. Like, I don't want to do some lame knockoff where I do that, you know, the same thing. It was fun to do, but in terms of really playing a character, I don't want to do that. That was my first film. You got to get your foot in the door. And then we had a meeting about it, and they said, well, what about a spin-off movie where you have your own plotline, and it's 4 years later, and you go to grad school, and you're the new proverbial Van Wilder. I'm like, all right, talk to me.
Oh, that's hot. That's actually...
Could you tell me a little bit about your character and what makes her so fiery?
She is fiery.
Yeah, she is. I think she has a lot of hidden aggression. She feels like she should conform to this whole, kind of this snooty, upper-class English ideal. You know, she's a don at Camford University, kind of loosely based on some English university.
What's a don?
Kind of somebody in charge of, you know, just oh God, yeah. It's somebody that is between the teachers and the students as a form of authority.
TA?
Yeah, it's a TA, I guess. So yeah, she's a don at this university and is responsible for upholding the standards of the university, and then Cal comes along, well, Cal's character comes along and messes everything up, and then, you know, unwittingly she falls for him eventually. She can't resist the charms.
Oops.
Oops.
I'm ready for you, my little Yorkshire pudding.
Surprise!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Do you remember there was the ladies' man look, and in college it's really different than in grown-up life, or outside of college life. What do you think is like the proverbial like ladies' man in college?
I think that depends on the college you went to.
At ours it was the football captain, I mean the soccer captain, so he was just kind of the hot guy that everybody liked, but I don't know.
I went to a big school, so there wasn't that sort of type. I think it was just, you know, based on the individual.
I would like to announce the formation of a new fraternal house.
Just because you're all making a spectacle of yourselves doesn't mean you're not still invisible to the rest of us.
While it's a funny movie, it does have some insightful things about, you know, class and colonialism. What do you think was the one that stood out a little bit the most to you?
Well, the whole colonial, post-colonial element was one of my notes, and one of the things that I wanted to make sure was in the film if we were going to do it. So the one that stands out is the one in the trailer with the, you know, you want to exploit me economically. I mean, you know, you don't have to beat somebody over the head with it to make fun of these things. And I think that comedy is a great way to bring up issues like that and just kind of throw them out the window in the way that movies like this can take the liberty to do.
Let's settle this like my ancestors did.
You want to exploit me economically?
You guys' favorite day working together? Do you have on set?
Probably fencing, right?
Yeah, definitely fencing. I kick his butt.
She kicks my butt in fencing, and it was fun because when you go to drama school in the UK, you learn how to fence. When you go to theater school in LA, you do not learn how to fence.
Count yourself lucky, the only thing you lost were your pants.
National Lampoon's Van Wilder, The Rise of Taj.
My son is a hound doggy, eh?